Paul says in 2 Corinthians, check up on yourselves. Are you really Christians? Do you pass the test? Or are you just pretending to be Christians when you actually aren't at all? So our objective is to do a little self-exam, if you will, and make sure that we are in the faith, that we are not one of these posers, one of these tares or darnel seeds among the wheat. Because one day, we're all going to have to face the music. Remember that band Milli Vanilli from the early 90s? How many of you went out and bought recordings by Milli Vanilli? Raise up your hand. People will never admit it. 30 million people bought Milli Vanilli recordings. They actually were quite successful in their day until it was revealed that they did not do the vocals on their own recording. Some studio singers had done that, and Milli Vanilli could not sing, so they gave their Grammys back. You see, there came a moment when Milli Vanilli, sounds like a flavor of ice cream, doesn't it? Had to face the music. That's an interesting phrase. You've probably heard it before. One day you're going to have to face the music. Have you ever wondered where that expression actually came from? I've heard it said that it originated in Japan. And the story goes this way. There was a man in the Japanese Imperial Orchestra who could not play a note, but he was a man of great influence and wealth, and he wanted to be given a place in the group because he wanted to perform before the Emperor of Japan. So the conductor went along with this ruse and allowed him to sit in the second row of the orchestra, and though he couldn't play or read any music, he was given a flute. And when the concert would begin, he would raise his instrument, pucker his lips, move his fingers like he was playing, but he never played a single note, and this deception went on for 2 years. Well, then a new conductor took over, and he told the orchestra that he wanted to audition each player personally. One by one, they would have to perform in his presence, sort of like standing before the judges of American Idol. And I just love the people that are so confident in their ability to sing, that have no skills whatsoever. And they're always the people that storm out. You know, I'll show them, they say, and so forth. Well, this guy had to face the conductor. He had to face the music. When it was revealed that he could not play a note on a flute, he was exposed, and his lie had caught up to him. The pretender had to admit he was a fake. Well, you know what? One day, we'll stand before God himself. Though you may have done a brilliant job of fooling others in church, you too will have to face the music. So don't play games with God.